Okay, just trying to get this whole camera situation figured out. Hello, good morning. So, good morning. As you can see, I am changing things up a little bit. I'm trying to get my Periscope life together, so every time you log on, you'll see something a little bit different. I'm trying to figure out, different angles and what my thing is going to be. Eyelashes are out of control today. Okay, figuring out what my thing is going to be. So I think I like this setup. It allows me not to shake the camera when I get excited. When I'm talking to you guys, I have to remember to look at the camera so that it doesn't look weird. I'm not talking, to the people over in the corner over there. But good morning, everybody. I'm Brittany N. Smith of Girl on the Right. Be the Girl on the Right. We are an organization dedicated to helping women and girls live their authentic lives and live their lives from a sense of purpose, passion, and prosperity. That is what we do here at Girl on the Right. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you. Like I said in the last one, guys, every time I do a Periscope, I want it to be better than the last one. So thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you for the hearts. I'm excited because I got an idea today, and this is what we're going to do from now on. Every time we get on Periscope, we're going to have a Right Life word of the day. We're going to have a Right Life word of the day, and I'm going to try to do this 3 times a week. So we're going to try to get a schedule going. Now that I kind of have my Periscope flow going, I have a couple people that are going to tune in with me faithfully every time, we can now shift into the next level of doing this thing and doing it right. All right. So again, my name is Brittany N. Smith of Girl on the Right, and you guys are officially a part of the Right Life crew. I wish we had, I don't want to throw gang signs up, but I feel like every time I say that I should do like some kind of something with my hands. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out down the line. But you guys are officially a part of the Right Life crew. And what your right life is when you are living life at the intersection of purpose, passion, and prosperity. Thank you. Living life at the intersection of purpose, passion, and prosperity. That is when you are living your right life. I'm almost there. I'm living right now on the corner of purpose and passion, and I'm trying to get to the prosperity part, but I know that I'm on the right track, and I know that because you guys are tuning in, you are also on the right track. So good morning, Right Life crew. If you are hearing things that you like, you can type right into the comments to let me know that you're feeling it and that you're with me, and you can give me hearts. I love hearts, so just eat them up. See, look, I'm eating them up, eating up the hearts. So as you guys are liking what you're hearing, make sure that you are giving hearts. Make sure that you're typing right into the comments so that I know that you're picking up what I'm putting down, as people say. The next thing I need you guys to do, as you are inviting people, thank you for inviting people, I need you to swipe to the right and follow. Swipe to the right and follow. Make sure you follow Girl on the Right on Periscope so that you know every time we get on, so that you can get these little nuggets that I get from God and I hand out to you guys. Good morning. All right, so make sure you swipe to the right and follow Girl on the Right. Invite other people to join. Give up the hearts and just enjoy what's going on. I'm excited about today's word of the day. Before I get to that, I want to let you guys know that we are having our first official event January 8th. 2016 at 7 p.m. It's called Right Night Live. It is going to be a fellowship, networking event, workshop, and TV show all rolled into one. It's super exciting and super exclusive. If you are interested, if you are in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, tri-state area, or closer, outside of that, DC if you want, make sure that you register to come. The event is free. It is free. There's going to be food and networking. It is a ladies event. Sorry, fellas. But it's a ladies night, but it's on ladies night on steroids. We are going to be casting vision for 2016. You don't want to miss it. You're going to be able to meet some other sisters that got it going on. So you want to be in the building. All right. You want to be in the building. So if you want to be in the building, go on to BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com and register right now. Spots are very, very limited and space is running out. It's a free event. All you have to do is register to make sure that you get your spot. All right. So that's January 8th. Log on to BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com, BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com, BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com. I don't know why you couldn't register, but try again. And if you still are having issues, email me at BeTheGirlOnTheRight@gmail.com so we can make sure that you get your space. All right, so this is Oh, okay. I'm a little bit farther back from the camera, guys. So it's going to be a little bit hard for me to see your comment. All right. It's not betheboyontheleft.com. It's actually bethegirlontheright.com. Please don't do that and confuse my people. All right. So today is, are you about that life? Are you about that right life? I'm about my right life. And because you are a part of the Right Life crew, you are a part of that as well. All right. So the word of the day today is commitment. Hi, the word of the day today is commitment. Commitment, commitment, commitment. You have a purpose, you have a destiny, you have gifts and talents that the world needs to, no, I don't speak Turkish, sorry. You have gifts and talents that the world needs to know. You have dreams, you have aspirations. Maybe you want to go to school and get your master's or your PhD. Maybe you want to start your business or start your organization or take your ministry worldwide, Danye. Maybe those are some things that you want to do, but you cannot do it unless you are committed. All right, let me move back because got notes right here. Amen. All right. So the first thing is, when you're committed, you prioritize. That's the very first thing. You have to prioritize those things that are going to help you reach your goal. If you are trying to get your master's or your PhD, you have to prioritize doing your notes and doing your homework and reading the books of your study and going to study groups. You have to prioritize anything that has to do with getting that degree. All right. If you want to, if you want to start a business and you're on your way to doing that, you have to prioritize starting your business. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for tuning in. You have to prioritize working on your business. You have to prioritize writing your business plan. You have to prioritize, creating the different slogans and coming up with a marketing plan and figuring out who your audience is and figuring out who you're going to get to work with you. You have to prioritize. That means, after you work your day job, because most of us have day jobs. After you work your day job, you come home and you set time aside, to work on your goal, to work on your dream. So that's the first part of being committed, is you have to prioritize. You have to be loyal. All right. People say these chicks ain't loyal. You have to be loyal to what you're, all right, we don't need that. Here we go. Thank you. All right. You have to be loyal to your goal. You have to be loyal to your dream, your destiny. So first, I want you guys to think about, what is your dream? What is your goal? What is it that you are trying to, or that you are going to rather, accomplish in this next year, in the next 5 years? Get that thing in your head and make sure that everything that you do in some way, shape, or form advances that goal. All right. So that's the first thing. Prioritize. The next thing is, and this is huge. This is huge. You have to, yes, you have to do that. So even in that, as you are going towards your goals, you have to dismiss the craziness immediately. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Nobody got time for that. All right. So the next thing is, and this is a big one, you have to be willing to push through and endure pain as you go through, as you are pushing towards your goals. Because I believe that if you're tuned into this broadcast right now, there are things that are huge that you are aspiring to do. You want to be about that life. You're aspiring to do some huge things. You're aspiring to take your ministry worldwide. You're aspiring to get that book out before the year is up. I know somebody, I don't know if she's on here, but she said she has to write 2 books before her birthday, which is like March or February. And she's like on the first book. You know what I'm saying? So you guys all have some crazy things that you're believing God to help you to do. You have to be willing to endure pain. You have to be willing to work through hardship, work through discouragement, work through fatigue. You have to be willing to do that. All right. You have to be willing to do that. I was running today. And so the last couple of weeks I've been walking 3 days a week, 3 miles, been walking. And this week we picked up the pace, but we've been walking. So today my walking buddy wasn't able to come with me. And so I decided to run. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get out there and show this running path who's boss. I'm going to run this 3 miles. Right. I got out there and I got to 2 miles and I was like, I want to quit, right? I just want to, I did 2 miles. Let me just walk the last mile because, I already did more than what we were doing. So let me pat myself on the back. No. The Holy Spirit was like, you better keep going. It was like a drill sergeant in my ear. You better keep going. You only have 1 mile left. You're more than half the way there. You got to push through the finish line. And so at that moment, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try. So even though I took my pace all the way down, I was basically kind of doing this little chug-a-lug down the thing, and I was going real slow, but I didn't stop. I kept going. I kept running. I kept jogging. And I finished the 3 miles. It was hard, but I pushed through. And it made me realize that whenever you're doing something, because listen, when I started out the run, it wasn't hard. I started out, I felt fine. Everything was cool. But as you are on your journey to producing that product or to achieving that goal, the closer you get to it, fatigue starts to set in. The closer you get to it, discouragement will start to set in. The closer you get to it, you'll start to come up with reasons as to why you should slow down, why you should stop. You'll give yourself excuses as to why it's okay to cut back and to fall back. But let me tell you, when you start to feel that pressure and you start to feel that pain, that means that you are at the threshold of breakthrough. Come on, somebody. You are at the threshold of breakthrough. When you feel that pain, you feel the burn in your legs, and you feel your stomach start to cramp up, and you feel like you can't go any further, that means that your body is at the brink of breakthrough. And the whole purpose of training is that every time you get out there, your threshold, you break through the threshold and you're able to go a little bit further. So you have to reevaluate your relationship with pain, with discomfort. That's all a part of being committed. Committed is being willing to endure pain and push through, and remember every time that as soon as you get to that threshold, you push through because you're right there. You're right at the brink of getting to that next place. All right, so that's the second thing. And listen, guys, I'm going quick today because I've been having y'all on here for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. I want to try to keep these down to like 15, 20 minutes. All right. So the first thing is, the first part of being committed is you have to prioritize your goals. You have to prioritize your giftings, prioritize your business or your project, whatever it is that is important to you. That thing that you're trying to see successful, you have to prioritize it. The second thing is being willing to push through pain. It's like a race. And the closer you get to the finish line, the harder it gets. But you're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you think. I didn't think at the moment while I was in it that I had the strength to finish running and finish the 3 miles. But mentally, I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I pushed through and I got it done. All right. So the next thing is you have to be willing to be inconvenienced. Woo! That's a big one. When you are pushing towards your purpose and pushing towards that intersection, you're trying to find your way to the intersection of purpose, prosperity, and passion. When you're trying to find your way there, navigate your way there, you have to be willing to be inconvenienced. All right? Success is hard work. So that means you're going to lose some sleep. That means that you are going to, spend some extra money. That means that you are going to be frustrated at times. That means that you're going to have to say no to some people and some things to get what you got to get done. All right. So you have to be willing to be inconvenienced for the sake of your success. All right. If you ask anybody that's successful, anybody that you deem successful, ask them what their journey is like. And that's a good practice. Even when you see people that are successful or people that are doing what you want to do, pick their brain about their journey, because it is a process. The success that you see didn't start like that. It started like a little teeny tiny idea and they worked their way through. So just like if you watched my very first Periscope to now, there's progression taking place because I'm on a journey with this thing. All right. And I'm on a journey with you guys. So you have to make sure that you're willing to be inconvenienced because it's a part of the process. The next thing is you have to be willing to sacrifice money and fun to reach your goals. And this one kind of stepped on my big toe because you have to invest in yourself. If you're not going to spend the $10 a month subscription to MailChimp so that you can automate some emails, or spend the $15 a month subscription to Hootsuite so that you can connect all your social medias, or if you're not going to spend, $50 an hour or $100 an hour on a coach or a mentor, if you're not going to spend money on some books, then nobody else is going to invest in you. You have to invest in yourself. This tripod thing that the camera, that's holding the camera, it costs money. All right. I had to invest some money in that. I had to get up early so I can pray, then go for my workout, and then catch y'all at 9:15. I had to sacrifice some sleep, y'all. All right. We have to sacrifice sleep. And for me, I don't know about you, and maybe you can post this in the comments. What are some things that you need to sacrifice to get closer to your success and closer to your goals? I know for me, sleep is huge. I love to sleep. I like to rest. I like to chill and watch TV. I like to eat. Y'all, come on now. I like to rest and I like to chill. So I have to sacrifice those things in order to make these things a reality. In order to make Girl on the Right a reality, I have to sacrifice my money. I have to sacrifice some fun. Sometimes I can't just go hang out and just be out and shop and do all this stuff because I'm preparing for you guys. I'm preparing Periscopes. I'm preparing for the event coming up in January that you all should register for. Right Night Live, BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com. Register now. All right. I'm sacrificing my fun. And in a way, not saying that I am upset that I have to do this, but there's a time for fun and there's a time for work. So you have to make sure that you have balance in your life. All right. But being willing to sacrifice the things that you love and the comforts that you love for the sake of your goal and for the sake of your tribe. Listen, guys, remember the message, a part of the message of Girl on the Right is that there are people that are assigned to you for you to set free with your gifts. There are people that need to be encouraged by you. There are people that need to be brought up out of the muck and the mire, as the church folks say, by you. There are people that need to know that there's greatness on the inside of them, but they're only going to hear that from you. They're only going to get that message from you. There are people that are watching your journey and watching your process, and from watching you, they're going to know that it's possible. But they're only going to get that from you. You have a tribe. That's your tribe of people. And you might know who some of them are in your life. You might already know. You might have people, younger people behind you that are coming up, you know, that are watching your every move. You might have family members that are watching to see how you're going to handle that last failure, how you're going to handle, you know, the financial crisis that you're in, how you're going to handle, you know, your dreams. All right. There are people watching you. Those people are a part of your tribe. You have to be willing and committed to not only yourself and your dreams, but committed to your tribe. I'm committed to you guys. And that's why I show up here on the scope a couple times a week to encourage you guys to be committed, encourage you guys to push towards your right life right now. And I have a tweetable for you guys because I believe that it's important for you at least to have some kind of takeaway. If you're not taking notes, your tweetable is, all right, here we go. If you're not willing to commit to the process, you don't deserve the prize at the end of the rainbow. Boom! That's it. If you're not willing to commit to the process, you don't deserve the prize at the end of the rainbow. You just don't, because it's work. It's work. You hear people say a lot that, nothing in life is free. Or, you know, if you don't have to work for it, you'll lose it just as easily as you get it. That's a principle that applies to mostly everything. I'll say not everything, but mostly everything. If you don't work hard for it, one, you won't appreciate it the more it grows and as the success comes. But two, you won't treat it the right way. You'll lose it just as quickly as you got it. All right. So if you are not willing to commit to the process, to seeing your goal through to completion, you are not worthy of the prize. You're not worthy of the success. You're not worthy of the accolades. You're not worthy of the praise. God is worthy of the praise, glory. All right. So remember that. You have to commit to your process. Every goal that you have, every dream that you have has a process that is in place to see that thing through to completion. Figure out what the process is. Embrace the process. Remember, it's going to come with pain. It's going to come with inconvenience. It's going to come with loss of sleep and money and fun. But the prize at the end of the tunnel is so worth it. Seeing people's lives change is so worth it. The reason I do this is because I remember having a one-on-one with a young lady, and in that conversation, all I did was talk to her and ask her questions and encourage her, and she was able to realize what her purpose was right across the table from me. And watching her go through that process and watching her get that aha moment, that was gold for me. That was when I realized what my purpose is. My purpose is to tap into you guys, ask you questions, and pull out your purpose, pull out your passion, and help you come up with an action plan to reach your prosperity. That is my purpose, and that is my goal with Girl on the Right. So I need you guys to connect with me. Swipe to the right and follow me on Periscope so that you are involved and that you are made aware every time we're on here. I need you to invite people every time you log on. I need you to register for Right Night Live. If you're having issues, email me at BeTheGirlOnTheRight@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, Brittany N. Smith. Sign up for our newsletter on the website. When you go on the website, you're able to follow us on all different types of social media. You're able to get a little bit more information about who we are and what we do. Remember that you are part of the Right Life crew. So we're going to be doing this 3 times a week. Are you about that life? We're going to have a word of the day 3 times a week. Today's word was commitment. Prioritize. Be willing to push through pain. Be willing to be inconvenienced, and be willing to sacrifice money and fun for the sake of your goals. You will not regret it. When you reach the mountaintop, you will not regret it because you know that you worked hard for it and you can bask in it and you can take people with you. When you work hard for something, you are more inclined to take people with you because they're watching you. They're watching your hard work, and then they get to watch you and cheer you on while you get to, enjoy the spoils of your victory. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I am Brittany N. Smith. Thank you, Danita, for sharing. Brittany N. Smith of Girl on the Right. Make sure you register for the event. I'm telling you guys, we already have 11 seats taken up. We only have 9 more spaces because we could only have 20 people because it's at my house. So, we need to make sure that we have enough space. It's going to be catered by Young Chef. It's going to, yes, ma'am, I will drink my water right after this. It's going to be catered by Young Chef. He does phenomenal work, and it's free, guys. It's free. F-R-E-E, free. F-R-E-E, free. I know that song? It's a song. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you watch the replay if you're just now tuning in. I'm going to post this somewhere on YouTube. I thank you guys. You are the Right Life crew. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that you prioritize your goals. Prioritize yourself. Feel the beat. Feel the rhythm. Get into your rhythm and go after your dreams today. There's no other time but now to do it. Okay, guys? So thank you. I will talk to you guys later.